am and I me. Okay, now, my boy was living in the I am because he didn't know shit from Shinola. As soon as he took the pill, the first place he looked was into the mirror and saw I me. And he said, whoa, oh, goddamn. And he said, he reached out to touch himself. He said, that's really me? And all of a sudden, it liquefied. And you saw, essentially, what the Bible was speaking about on the waters, the void. In my Bible, spoke to you about God looking upon the face of the waters. I mean, dealing, it said here, and the earth was without form in the world, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. He touched it, and his whole face, everything began moving. I mean, they played the whole creation scenario right in front of your face. Genesis was being played out. He looked into the mirror. He is then awakened into the primordial ooze, which takes him over. He now takes on the specific matter that creates the physical flesh. Because you remember, he was taken over. The whole thing started taking his whole body over. Spirit began taking form. The whole thing is, again, you got to watch this movie the way it is. He is disconnected from his precise perception and thrust, or his perceived perception of self, and thrust into the world, or reborn into the real world of self-realization. In other words, he went through ye shall be born again, that whole shit that the Christians do, except they don't take the pill, they just dunk your head in some water. At that point, Morpheus was John the Baptist.
For me working to walk, because the doctors don't care.
Because
they
what
just
did he do
put medication
with
in
Jesus, or the Redeemer? He came in there, he said, he threw his ass in the water and said, yeah, you seem to be the one. And he was not baptized by John. That's the misnomer. You remember, they be playing with the words. Jesus was baptized of John, not by John. In other words, the Jesus seed was baptized by John, or Ion. Remember I told you there was no J. It's Ion. In other words, that Jesus seed I was talking to you about in your body, which is secreted every 29 and a half days of the month.
Created 4 kids.
Every 29 and a half days of the month. That then secretes and travels down the body, down to the lower regions, descends into hell, and is resurrected. He stays 3 days on top of the kidneys and the adrenals. If you don't have sex those 3 days, that saving seed comes up and travels through the pneumogastric nerves, and then travels up by the medulla oblongata, is crucified, resurrected, and sits at the right hand of the Father, which is the cerebral.
They don't know that the control the vibration.
All that shit happens inside of your body every time you take a breath.
Magnetic vibration.
So the whole story of Jesus Christ is essentially a specific type of function that takes place in the body. If you deal with raising the seed 12 months without sex, and you raise the seed 12 months and then pop that over into 12 years, 12 times 12, that's the 144,000 that becomes saved.
I'm just saying.
That 144,000 now is raised to sit at the hand of the Father, goes there and comes into heaven, is redeemed, the whole 9 yards. All the bullshit they tell you about in the Bible has nothing to do with somebody coming down in a ship or all the crap. It has to do with your body saving itself. You are the Redeemer, and you have the essence of the Redeemer within you.
I'm trying to tell y'all, the creativity in you is the creator of you. The light, the spark, the lightning strike before the smoke of fire, the unconditional feeling of love that you just can't explain. But you have 5 senses to know that you are alive. Reciprocity and empathy is embedded in your DNA. The 4 pillars of life, so you don't have to pray to some bullshit that was taught to you outside you. All that you are is in you to be from the creator of you and me. It is love unconditional, the feeling. You stand alone with the creator of you in you with your feeling. Because until you find your better half to feel with, y'all two are only one. And that's the only time when one and one plus the creator in one
When? Now he's now falling back into the units of time.
Divine
All of this
one.
is building.
When they come
Morpheus
together
takes Neo
to
through the
create
ship.
another
He
one
has
or two.
the Nebuchadnezzar.
People lie.
All right?
Numbers
In
don't.
Star Wars, the queen was
And
the
the love
monarch of
of
the
the
Nibiru.
Creator will never
Hollywood
stop
is
loving
resurrecting
you
the story of the
because it's
gods of Babylon
unconditional.
because the Nibiru
You
Anunnaki are returning.
was given life.
Epoch, Switch,
You
Cypher, Dozer,
was given free will and choices.
is one of the names, was the big brother who got killed. Zosa, right? Then there's Mousy.
I only have the material motive
Neo
of
is plugged
the
into
motive
a world that is
fuck
accessed through
all
the
the
medulla
material.
oblongata. Now,
It's all
remember
about
when they shoved
us
this in the back of his neck
being
and said, this
one.
gonna feel a little funny. They shoved
Meaning
it into the back of his neck.
you
What was
are
so important about the
me.
medulla oblongata? Does anybody tell me?
Me or you. We is me. Right side up for you. Think about it. Me, M-E, is really upside down to being we, W-E, meaning we all as one, conscious thinking people, all together. Those that love from being the first people of the Creator. Love, unconditional,
when you raise Kundalini, the secretion that you raise, which is the saving seed, travels along the spine. There is a channel on the spine that has spinal fluid. That spinal fluid, when it is processed up...
Like I said again, sometimes technology like doing shit like breaking up real talk for bullshit.
There's a channel on the spine that has spinal fluid. That spinal fluid, when it is processed of higher quality atoms and nutrition, becomes the River Jordan. Now, if you understand the word ore, G-O-R-D-A-N, you understand that ore is a precious substance. Okay? That precious substance goes up to the spinal column, which is the River Jordan, and empties into the Sea of Galilee. The Sea of Galilee is the pneumoplexus that is right here around your what? What's this? Solar plexus. This is the sun plexus where Bethlehem, this is where the Son of God is born. Here, in this center right here, your solar plexus, the pneumogastric ganglia.
The story is really all
when
about
you
our
raise
body.
this seed up, and the seed becomes qualified, it becomes crossified or crucified at the mount of the skull, which is Golgotha. Golgotha means place of the skull, just like Calvary means place of the skull. The crossing of the two thieves, where you see Jesus was crucified between two thieves, the two thieves represent the two nerves of the sympathetic nervous system, the Ida and the Pingala. So when you see these two thieves talking to Jesus, those are the ones that would steal your energy, the seed back, steal the light of the seed back, and throw it back down and turn it into a pillar of salt. Where did you hear that story from? Lot. Where do you think Lot came from? Lotus. The top of the brain is called, that part that opens up after the Kundalini raises, is called the lotus petals. The 1,000-petal lotus, that's your brain. That's the part that opens up when the Kundalini rises and opens up the lamp of God, or lights the lamp of God that taketh away the sins of the world. If you are dealing with sexuality, like you want to look back and deal with Gomorrah and Sodom and all that shit, that's you dealing with that. If you look back or you change the energy going back downward, then it changes back to the essential minerals that it was constituted of, and you give life on the planet Earth rather than the life up here in heaven. So Lot's wife looked back, essentially the energy, the material that was being brought up the spine, looked back in sexuality and turned back to the essential components. So Lot's wife is the lotus stem. Follow me and keep up with me. Neo is plugged into the medulla oblongata. This is where the Ida and the Pingala crosses at the base of the skull, at the mount of skull. The material, which is like unrefined oil, goes up and is crossified by electromagnetic energies from the Ida and the Pingala. At that point, crucifixion doesn't mean to kill, it means to increase. So at this point, at this point, when that seed reaches that cross at the base of the skull, the specific material that was being brought up by Kundalini is refined at that area and increased. In other words, from crude oil to gasoline. Now it goes straight to the particular part where it begins to trill and activate the pituitary, and then after that, the pineal gland. Now, when that particular thing was stuck in his medulla oblongata, immediately a whole nother world opened up. It opened up to any potential he wanted. Remember what he said, Neo awakens, or is the one, the I awareness is increased. Remember, his awareness of self increased as soon as he stuck that thing into his medulla oblongata. Morpheus says he is experiencing a residual self-image. The residual self-image is essentially of his past lives, of all the things that he was, is, and will be, or any potential that he can be. A mental projection of his digital self. Morpheus asks, what is real? Remember he asked me, he says, is this all real? Morpheus says, well, what is real? How do you define real? If you are talking about what you can touch, what you can smell or you can taste, then real is just simply electrical signals that you can interpret with your brain. Now let's freeze that right there. Essentially, that's what the overlords, that's what the fallen lords have done to you. They have created a world of sensuality so that you now think that reality is based upon the sense messengers that send specific types of chemicals to your brain. So reality is being constantly turned over in your brain based upon the food they feed you and the specific appetites they create, which creates the sensations that give you your reality. The movies you go and look at and the feelings you get from looking at the screen create certain energy dynamics inside of your brain and inside of your head so that you now have a composite reality that you're functioning under. Check? Neural interactive stimulation is the matrix. Living in a dream world. Neural interactive stimulation. That is exactly what they are doing to you. Neural interactive stimulation. Every time you participate in education, every time you participate in sports, every time you participate in the food, the way you eat, in any kind of recreation, the music you listen to, they are playing with the neurons in your body. They are playing with the nervous system to create appetites, to create sensual ceilings. Let me get that to you one more time. They create a sensual ceiling whereby your senses now act as the shutdown mechanism to see beyond where you are. Your senses are taught to block any higher energies from coming through or your ability to access higher energies. Because when you deal with the senses, you deal with lower components. Morpheus said, man became like unto his creator, created artificial intelligence that spawned an entire race of artificial beings, a singular consciousness. Now, what were we talking about in part one? Except the fact that they are beginning to spawn a whole other race of man. This is what we're talking about when they're dealing with the kind of mind control that we're dealing with today. The kind of mind control that we're speaking.
Some real bullshit. And all I'm doing is just trying to spread the truth and this shit about who the creator is in you, so you can know the truth for you. When I say that I love you more than you love you, simply because of the fact that I know the truth. It is you or me. We all one. With Mother Nature, Mother Earth, and the perfect woman does the perfect birth. Because it can't come from no man. It's going to always come out of a woman. Because a man is nothing but a donator to that creator. So you look at the whole twist of how this whole thing really works. We get on our knees to say our Father who art in heaven. That's the first part of the bullshit. You say, Father God, He did this for me. He did that. Father God. That's all the bullshit. because the son is the son without a mother or father. We the only conscious thinking humans here on earth that has mothers and fathers. The divine has nothing but us to be in us, because the divine created itself out of nothing but a feeling of love unconditional. You feel it? It's in your heartbeat. It's in your heart beating with the magnetic rotational pull of this earth pulling you into tomorrow. When you know that the truth is the truth. Here's some truth for you if you didn't know the truth is the truth. There's no such thing as here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone today. Because no one's promised tomorrow. You can die right now. But the truth is, fear death. Why? When you already know you gonna die. You just don't know when. But know this. The truth is the truth. And I'm gonna tell you this. Why fear death? False evidence appearing real. You can't be dead until you don't feel. So the real thing is, when you came into this world, you didn't know nothing. So you better know what you do right now. It better be really something. Something to change this bullshit into what's straight and not to the bullshit that you see every day. Because it is what it is when you look at it. Man has twisted this all around. The man's gay agenda with that gay mafia's movement to change the way that everything comes into this world naturally. Through Mother Nature, Mother Earth, and definitely through that woman that gives that birth. It is what it is. All love, people.